Hi, my name is Gottfried Yu. I have turned my business from informal to a professional business, and this is how I did it. And if you stay tuned enough to listen to the entire video, you too can change your business, or you can move your business or your work to a professional work. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, welcome. Let me share my experience, like I said, of how I moved my business from informal to a formal business. And before I can do that, I just wanna pass this as 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 a way to start actually my experience. You see, a lot of people fail, to either be reinvited if they once became an MC, either they fail to be re-invited again if they went and do a pitch job on a certain place, or they tend not to be given a second chance of opportunity to do something again if they've once been given an opportunity to do something. Why is it that? And I will show you why. It is because we do not want to professionalize everything that we do, or we do not want to perfect whatever that we are doing. I've listened to them or watched an interview of former president Mr. Tabombeki, and he said, "You see, the problem it is not unemployment. The problem is people are unemployable." And one of the issues that he raised was the skill is missing. So people don't have the skills, but they carry qualification. But how do you gain the skill? You gain a skill if you perform your duty very well. So a lot of us are being invited as pitch job, and they say, "Come and do painting for me, paint me this house and all that." And you are busy painting and you are wasting someone's paint. We forget that this particular person who has hired me is actually my boss at this current time. But we think that no, they were desperate, that's why. Then you just tend to use a paint the way you want. You don't care about the brushes. Instead of you dipping your brushes in benzene or cleaning with tanners, you just don't care. You mess things up, and you expect second call of invite to come and do the painting again. It's not gonna happen, guys. It will never happen. If you want to make your your business or your part-time job to become a full-time job, please use this method that I'm going to share with you. Now, this is what I did. I got a phone call, and that was 2024. Got a phone call, and on the call was the client that I'm actually working with now. And she says, "You know what? I need an MC, but it is not for me, it is for someone, and that person will call you." And I said, "Okay, it's fine. I'll wait for the call." And mind you, I'm not an MC. I'm not doing anything about MC. I don't even know what is MC. I know MC, but I don't know what MC does. But I know that MC, they just go there and run the program and all that. But I don't have the full experience that I have now, the skills that I have now. So get invited and I do the MC. Okay, I agree to that. Fast forward, then I get to think that, okay, fine. If they call me, this is what I need to do. And definitely I received a phone call, and they said, "No, we'll send you the program. The program is very easy. You just introduce the event and you let the program run itself." And I said, "Okay, it should be something easy." But now I went to the internet and I get to search, what does MC do, professionally. And I picked up that MC, what they do is they look at their attire first, the wear the best. They become best dressers of the event and all that. And I don't know these people. I've never met them. We only met over the phone. Then I get to go there, obviously, to meet them on the day of the event. And I'm dressed up. Like I'm telling you, I'm dressed up. When I arrived there, audience were dressed up in summer. I dressed up in formal. They rocked up with cooler bags. They rocked up with caps. They rocked up with short sleeves, shorts. It was all summer on the crowds, and here I am. I'm the only one in formal. But guess what? It worked on me. It worked for me as well because of the me putting it formal. Actually, it gave the the employer, my employer, who employed me to do the work for her, to show that how serious I take such an event. And we did the whole entire event, and it all became a success. And guess what? I got a message. And on the message, the following day after the event, it was, thank you very much. You have exceeded our expectation yesterday. So we really like what you did. And that was something that, you know, made me happy, to say, you know what, I really did well. But prior before I can do well, uh, that is my spiritual father, Apostle Lamola. When I shared the news with him, and I said, I'm being invited to become an MC on such and such event, and he said, go and kill it. Go and show them who you are. And I mean, I'm not an MC, but you're telling me go and show them who you are. He says, if you want them to invite you again or you want any gigs, go and do this to your best of your ability. I got there and I did my best of my ability. Guess what? I got re-invited again the following year. So now I did it for the second year. The business is not registered. I'm not running any business. I'm just as normal as, I'm just like a person invited, but I go formal. And what I would do is first session, because the event is in two parts. So you go to first session and you get the second session. On the first session, I will rock up with formal and everything. And later after lunch, I will switch and I will wear casual. And I remember last year I was wearing casual after lunchtime, and came back wearing casual, and the audience actually rebuked me. They corrected me. They said, no, MC, we need you informal. We don't need you to look like us. We need you informal. And that made me realize that, you know what? Actually, these people, they love what I'm doing. And guess what? I took that correction and I added into my experience. So now I know that as an MC, you need to look your part. You need to play your part, and on and on and on and on. Fast forward, then I decided, you know what, let me register this business. I opened the CIPC account, I registered my business and all and all and all, and I just left it like that. And come this year, I got invited to become an MC. And when I was there, a lot of people, they called me our celebrity MC. A lot of people have called me our favorite MC. When they call me, this is favorite MC. When they call me, hey, celebrity MC, such things like that. And they got me thinking. And I said, you know what? Maybe I need to formalize this thing. And after the event we had in March, uh, I happened to be driving back with the DJ, and he said to me, that guy, he said, you know what, you are doing a great job, and a lot of people are actually enjoying your work. So why don't you open a business? And I said, but I've opened the business. Inside of me, I said, but I've opened the business and I've never taken this thing serious. And he said, look, your crowd, like you can make people jump and become so excited and forget their problems because of what you're doing. So think about it, do it. And you know what? I never wanted to hear any word coming from heaven or anything. Immediately, I told myself, I'm going to start this business. I'm going to push this business. And guess what? I pushed that business, moving out from informal where it is just me being invited as an MC, to where now when you invite me, you're inviting a professional MC, because of I come with experience, 3 years experience in doing this thing. You can see that now I am experienced to do it. So I have I have added some lot of profession around it, and I have modeled it to become something that can actually be being, so it's a package that you can just use whether on your event of your wedding or event of funeral. It doesn't really matter, but what you expect when you invite me, it is that all things should become professional. Not you, me, I bring professionalism. You understand? So what advice that I can give for you on this method is that whenever you are invited, do make sure that you put the best of your ability, whether it is an assignment, whether it's a presentation, whether you are being invited just to even pray, to open a service with prayer or a funeral with prayer, whatever it can be. Do put your 110%. When people go 100, go 110. When people go 50, go 60. By doing so, you stand a chance to be re-invited again. So stay blessed by the blessed. Take care. We meet again. Sharp.